Alright, so I've had this Oraimo power bank. It's a 20,000 milliamp hour power bank for like 3 weeks now. I made an unboxing video, but I did it in a YouTube Shorts format, and I regret that, so I'll never do that again. I'm sure those of you that are currently subscribed do not know that I made an unboxing video for this. So yeah, it's out there. I'll link to it in the description. But I want to give my review. I've used it for like 3 weeks now, and here is all you have to know if you want to get the power bank for yourself. Alright, so let's start with the design. Now, the power bank has a very minimalistic design. On the top, you have 2 charging ports, a micro USB port that you can use to charge the power bank, and on the side, you have a Type-C USB port that you can also use to charge the power bank. On the front, you have the display, which will show you the battery percentage and whether you are charging the device or not. And basically that's what you get from this power bank. But there's one thing that I want to talk about that actually annoys me, the way they marketed the power bank, and it's on the box. So you can see on the box it says anti-scratch texture. Well, that's a big lie, because looking at the power bank now, there are so many scratches. The screen is the most scratched part of the power bank, and the body also have some scratches as well. If you angle it well, then you'll be able to see all the scratches. But in most cases, it shouldn't be too visible unless you are really picky and you want everything to be very smooth. Well, this is not going to do that for you. So just know that it will get scratched. Keep that in mind. Now, I do not have any issues with devices like this scratching. All I'm trying to say is that if it's going to happen, then please do not lie to us and tell us that it is anti-scratch, because that was something I was looking forward to. Turns out that it's all false. That's just the only thing I want to say about the design. The design is not anything out of the ordinary, and the scratches are there. So now let's talk about the charging itself. So there are 2 charging modes with this power bank, and before I talk about them, I want to mention that I have used this power bank to charge a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and it was able to charge the battery like 3.5 times. Now, this is not like using the phone and charging it at the same time. I'm talking about using the phone all through the day, and at night just connect it to the power bank and go to sleep, so that the next day you can unplug and start using it like normal again. If you plan to use your device while it is connected and charging with the power bank, then I think this power bank is going to be able to charge it like twice. Meaning that if you are able to get the phone to 100% while charging it with the power bank and using the phone at the same time, after you disconnect it and you connect it again and you are using it while charging the phone, then I think 2 times will be enough. I haven't done that yet, but yeah, 2 times. So when it comes to charging your phones, it supports fast charging. I'll talk about that very soon. And yeah, you're going to get 3.5 times charging with this device. As you know, there are 2 charging ports on this power bank, and each is 10 watts. So that means that it supports fast charging. That is, if your device also supports fast charging. Most modern day devices do. So all you have to do is just connect and you should be full in at least an hour or so. I was able to get my phone from 75 to 100% in 15 minutes. Now, 75 to 100% is when your device will actually charge slow. But if you are charging from like 10% to maybe 60%, then it's going to charge fast. So yeah, if you're worried about charging fast, don't be, because this device will be able to do that for you. Earlier, I said that there are 2 charging modes with this power bank, and it's the fast charging mode and the not so fast charging mode. I think I'll just call it the constant charging mode. Anyway, here is how it works. So if you double press the power button, you will notice that the screen blinks, and this is the mode that you can use to charge your devices that do not support fast charging. You can also use the slow charging mode to charge devices with small batteries, that is, batteries that are not even up to 800 milliamp hours. I used to use a different power bank to charge my earphone, and I had issues with it. It's my Oraimo Bluetooth earphones. I haven't talked about this one. This is an old pair of earphones. When I was using my old power bank to charge this device, I would connect it and it would start charging, but after like a few minutes, I'll come back to see that it has stopped charging. I used to think that it was charging too fast and the battery was already filled up, but I noticed that it's not actually charging, it's just that the device does not support, or the power bank is not able to keep charging or keep sending energy to the headphone case. So with this new option here, by just double tapping the power button, it's going to make sure that energy is constantly being sent to the case. So like I said, you can do this with any of your devices that have small batteries and do not support fast charging. So I've mentioned that this power bank supports fast charging and slow or constant charging. That's what I want to call it. But how about charging the power bank itself? How long will it take? Well, this is the charger that I'm using to charge this power bank and my other power bank. I'm going to be making a review about the charger soon so that you know everything about it. It's actually a good charger anyways. But with this charger, if you want to get the same, it charges this power bank from 0 to 100 in 8 hours. 8 hours of constant electricity. And I know 8 hours is a long time, so that means that you have to constantly charge it whenever you have the opportunity, because with the way electricity is now, if you are down on this, then you're going to be offline for a while. So yeah, charge it as soon as you can. Like right now that there's light, I'll be able to charge it as soon as I'm done making this video. Something I'm not really sure about is how fast this power bank will charge depending on the type of USB you use. Now this is the USB that comes with the power bank, and I've used it to charge the power bank, but because it's too short, I don't like using it. Initially I was using the USB that came with this charger to charge the power bank, but I decided to start using this one, and I think this one is faster. I'm not too sure about that, but I feel like this one is faster. So I'll only recommend you try to use USBs, official USBs, or USBs that support fast charging. This one does, and the one that comes with this charger, which I'll be making a review for very soon, also supports fast charging. And finally, one thing that I hate about this power bank is that when it gets to 99%, it takes a long time for it to get to 100. So it may take like 40 minutes or maybe 30 from 99 to 100. But that's why I'm bringing up this USB, because after using the first one to charge it, the longer one to charge it, and it took some time to reach 100%. On using this one, it didn't take that much time. I think it took 25 minutes or so. So it's possible that it depends on the electricity as well that is coming to the house, or maybe the USB. So I can't conclude on that one. But when it comes to charging the device, just know that 8 hours is what you need. Alright, so let's talk about the price. So I got this power bank for 13,000 naira at an Oraimo office. I'm aware that there are people that make cloned versions of this power bank, and they can sell it at the same price or at cheaper prices. So if you're unsure where Oraimo offices are in where you live, then I'll recommend you get the power bank online. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Just get it, they'll ship it to you, and you can get the original one. Just to make sure you're getting the original one, it's best you get it through an Oraimo official store. So before I end this video, here are a few things I'd like to say about this 20,000 milliamp hour power bank. The first thing is that it doesn't get hot when you're using it to charge your devices. I haven't used both ports at the same time, but when I'm using one of the ports, well, it doesn't get hot, it gets warm. You can hold it, it won't damage your hands or anything like that. The second thing is that it is not heavy. I can hold this and hold my phone at the same time. I can hold both of them at the same time and not feel too inconvenient. So that's that. The next thing is that the display is not too bright. Indoors, you can view it without issues, but when you're outside, you may have to like cover the display so you can see it. Compared to like the 30,000 milliamp hour power bank, the display is very bright. The review for that will be coming up soon as well. And finally, I saw this picture on Twitter, or X as they call it now, and I'm either going to confirm this or debunk it in 1 year time. So maybe I'll make a video about that, or maybe I'll just post it on Twitter. So you can follow me on my social media handles if you want to see something like that. And basically that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you have questions concerning the power bank, please let me know. I think I've covered everything that I need to cover, but you guys can let me know if there's anything else. Hopefully you'll be subscribed to the channel. I hope we'll get to 20 subscribers very soon. Well, depends on you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.